Hi everyone, today I'm making something that I made but didn't make. It's called bran blueberry muffins. It's bran muffins with blueberries in it. I never made it before, so I'm going to try it. It looks really good. It's a summery, healthy dish. What I'm going to do now is add in 1.5 cups of bran. Use bran flakes, please, folks. It tastes a lot better. I'm now going to add in a cup of milk. There we go. Bran flakes are very healthy for you. I eat it for my breakfast every single day. It's really a very healthy dish. We're going to mix this together, and I want this to sit for just a few minutes. I made this before, but I'm adding something more into it. I'm not making just plain bran flakes. I'm using fresh blueberries. I cannot resist. Well, let this sit for a few minutes. All right, next thing is we're going to add in 1 egg. This is really very healthy meal. Okay. Get to know my hand what it is. When you're in the kitchen, folks, everything seems to find you. I'm adding in, please, folks, brown sugar. I'm using 2/3 cup of brown sugar.
Chickens.
1.
Misty Bear.
2/3 cup of fresh brown sugar. Folks, it has to be light brown. Okay? Alright, 2/3 cup of brown sugar. I think she's getting the cat and also peanut. Here we go. 2/3 foamly packed brown sugar. Now you can see how foamly packed this is. I'm going to mix this with the egg, then we're going to add in the oil. Now I'm going to add in 1/3 cup of oil before we go to the dry. 1/3 cup of oil. Want to make sure we have it? Yep. It's funny, a couple of times I made some blunders, and sometimes when you blundered, you invent a beautiful dish. I invented something. I made a mistake with the Belgian waffles. I added in too much sugar, but you know what, folks? It was really good. Here for now. Now, folks, this is how soggy it's supposed to look. Sometimes I even like to have this with my breakfast cereal, the muffins, the wheat. I meant to say. I'm sorry, folks. All right. Now, the next thing I want to do is do the dry. I'm adding in a cup of flour. Let's move the oil into my oil cabinet. I have so many cabinets here that I actually make room for everything. Put the oil away. Okay. We don't want to accidentally reuse it. 1 cup of all-purpose flour. To get this up. We have enough flour, folks. Believe me, I'm shopping a lot. Like I went full food shopping a few days ago. Boy, did I buy a lot of food. 1 cup of all-purpose flour, and I'm adding in 1 teaspoon of baking powder. All right. 1 teaspoon of baking powder.
Amber.
1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. It's very important to add them both in here. This recipe requires both. Here we go. Now, everything's got to come out so we don't have a problem. Now, I'm putting everything away. It's very important to remember to put everything away so we know where to put it for next time. Whisk this together. Now, what I want to do start is add in the bran. Right into the oil, then dry. And we're going to add it in the dry in a minute. Yeah, I eat bran flakes to my breakfast. It's really good for my breakfast here. It's very healthy. Now I add in the dry. Now I'm going to mix this together. I can use a whisk, you can use a spoon. It doesn't matter what you use.
Luna.
Oh, it smells really delicious, folks. Oh, my goodness. Alright, now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab a muffin tin. My daughter, for example, wants it plain. So what I'm going to do is going to use an ice cream scooper. Some people like it plain, but I'm going to add some blueberries into them. This makes it a little bit different than we normally have. So I'm going to add in a few muffins for just plain. Some people like it plain, but we're going to have blueberries in them. Blueberries, folks, is a very healthy dish. We were able to get these big blueberries. I want to be careful I don't overuse them because I made a promise to myself I don't want to go shopping for at least another week. So we're going to add in some berries, big blueberries. Let's wash this vegetation off. A few more blueberries. Might have to buy a few more. Well, what are you going to do? All right, here we go. Now, we're getting near the end of the summer season, so we're not going to really be doing much more with blueberries. Put this here for now. Mix this together slowly. We don't want to ruin the blueberries. Okay. Now, we're going to... Also, please, folks, grease your muffin tins. You don't grease it, this will stick and you will not have, it will just be very hard to get out when you want to have them later for a snack. There we go. These are really big blueberries. Daughter and I actually went blueberry picking this year. It was really a lot of fun. But sadly, the peaches took a beating this year. Okay, we're going to put this in here. It's kind of a humid day today. I hope we're not going to get rain today. We're supposed to get rain? Does anybody know we're going to get rain? Camel, had any rain today? Probably. Seems like we've gotten a lot of rain this summer, but I'm kind of glad in a sense, folks, because living in the country, living in the middle of the pine barrens, you do want rain. It prevents forest fires. I really feel for those folks out in California with those wildfires. Oh, my goodness, those poor people. Okay. All right, we're going to pop this in the oven and bake this for about 15-20 minutes. Goodness, folks, these smell so delicious. And look how beautiful this is. Bran muffins with blueberries. It's so delicious. It's a wonderful thing. Wonderful meal. Not a meal, but it's a snack. You can serve with an ice cold glass of milk if you want. And it's something I've wanted to do for quite a while. I made bran muffins, but never bran blueberry muffins. From Deborah, Tom Country Kitchen. Have a great day. Please subscribe to my wonderful YouTube channel.